One early autumn as the rain was pouring down, one of the circus acrobats fell for a happy clown. Acrobat came to that clown trembling from within. Why I never see you laughing, but I always see you grin. I feel absolutely nothing, said the happy clown. If you want to see me laughing, burn the circus down. I remember you were joyful, I remember how you laughed at the death of the magician when he sawed himself in half. I hadn't heard your favorite song you hummed for quite a while. You used to sing, but now you're silent with your creepy concrete smile. I don't feel anything, said the happy clown. If you want to hear me sing, please burn a circus down. I have traveled with this circus all across the map. Now it been my soaring place like a mousetrap. While a circus tank on fire, I've noticed something odd. I've been so absurdly happy, like I'm fucking 10 years old. All my life and my routine, just a big letdown. Take a can of gasoline, burn the circus down. The acrobat just turned away, they walked their separate ways. And the happy clown kept on smiling, dreaming of the world ablaze. And one day they woke up in bed side by side. Let's burn down the circus with all of them inside. What's the moral of that story? What's it all about? If life fails to amuse you, do it all yourself. Take the match and light the fuse and burn your fucking self.
Konnichiwa, Minagawa. It's Minagawa Kisuki. I'm your furry and Vtuber representative. I'm perpetually afraid of not having my microphone turned on. This is a deep cut right here. I don't think anyone remembers this. I don't think any of you were here at the time, but it was actually the first time that I did like an anime stream. This was back when I was on YouTube, and I was talking for quite a while. No one was here, but yeah, I was just talking about anime for like an hour and a half, and then someone finally came in like an hour in or something. like an hour and a half in or something, and they said like, "Hey, me, I can't hear you," and I looked at my settings, and the The microphone had been off the entire time. I was. That was. That was the most upset that I had ever been in a stream. I was talking for like an hour and a half, and no one could hear anything. I never want that to happen again. Even though it has happened since then. Okay, so this is. Oh wait, did I not close the stream properly? I mean, close the game properly. Okay, and that's what it was talking about. So we are back. We are back indeed to the circus. We'll see if we can deal with this. Deal with this happy mother effer. Barely deal with the street sweepers. Okay. His range is too much. And the broom women, those brooms, I wonder what they're made of. It's definitely not straw. I tried to drag her backwards. Okay. My broom does too much damage. Oh, okay, the woman came up from behind me. Gotta get back into it. Someone at work ordered a sausage roll, then only ate the pastry. I cannot stand that. You know, working in the banquet at the hotel, that happens quite a lot. Well, usually it's the reverse. Usually it's people eating the meat but not eating the bread, which I can kind of understand. But just eating like a part of the thing and then not eating the whole thing. Because you know what people would do? What people would do is that usually what we have is that we have buffets. So they will choose. They choose what they want to eat, and then they'll just eat part of the thing that they picked out and not eat the rest of it. Like, why did you take the whole thing in the first place? Why didn't you finish it? You're all grown-ass adults. You know what you like to eat. No one is making you eat anything. If you don't want something, don't pick it out. But they'll take the whole thing and then they'll be like, oh, I only want this. Then you should have only taken that part! It was a grown woman too. Yes! It's always a grown-ass adult. It's always a grown person doing this. You don't have your parent making you eat things anymore. You can just eat what you want. Son of a gun. I see you. Useful. Okay. Time for the Pyromaniac. This guy is very difficult. I'm wondering if I even need to do this. Put myself out. Put myself out. I wish that contributed to his posture breaking. Why is he like this? Why is he like this? The overheating is the roughest part of this, I think. Feels like my defenses aren't what they need to be. Right now. I need to have a different frame or something. That's what it feels like. Yeah, I just need to grab her closer to me. Just stop her. Over here, please. Miss, miss. I don't trust blocking that. Or parrying that twisty attack. I wonder if there is a... What? What grindstone do I have? Can't really check from here. I don't remember what grindstone I have for my... What element I have for my grindstone. 'Cause it might help. If it's fire, it's not gonna help. something break on him, please? Thank you. Finally. Ah! You knew what would happen to Sue in the Fantastic Four movie, right? That's why he didn't intervene, right? What? Why would Doctor Doom have known? I mean, he does show up at some. He put in spoilers that Sue died. Yes. Yes and no. I mean, she did, but you know, comic books. Hesitant to talk about a movie that's like that recent. But no, she isn't dead. She died, but she isn't dead. They made the circus puppet strong, which probably isn't a good idea in hindsight. Yeah, they made them too durable. A bit too durable for the job that was that they were tasked with. Get his torches broken. one got through somehow. I've seen some people say the Ewan meeting, Black of Doom is better than Doom being there, because he shows he's pissy about Reed. I mean, yeah, of course. It was a good touch, cause like everyone in the theater that I was in laughed when they showed during the UN meeting they showed the placard for Latveria and the seat was empty. That got one of the biggest laughs in the whole movie. Just that empty chair. Cause like everyone understood what that was all about. Yeah, of course he wouldn't be there. He's gonna be there. Fuck that, I'm out. I don't think he would have been there. I don't think he would have been there anyway. Honestly. If any of the Fantastic Four was there, he wouldn't have been there. Although, isn't it kind of Reed's fault that Doctor Doom got his face got fucked up like that? Had a small natural scar. He made the mask, then put it on before it cooled down. Oh, so it's entirely his fault then. Okay. he took it. He took it straight out of the fire, and then just stuck it on his. What's worse, a little scar or a hot metal mask that I can never take off? He can fix his face anytime the mask became part of his personality, hiding what's beneath, so he just never took it off. Oh, so the Dark Knight. What's the real mask? Bruce Wayne or the Batman? Why do the women keep showing up? Oh, what? It broke through my... The women had weird patterns. I can't be spending so much time in this area. I cannot do this. This is the elephant all over again. Over here. Some people believe Crypto understanding the direct Superman homes because he had to do that for Kara when she's wasted. That makes a lot of sense, actually. That makes a lot of sense. I like that theory. Except that Crypto probably has to drag her across space. Who knows how far out Kara goes for a party. Probably not the same planet. know if this guy or the elephant is worse. I think the elephant might still be worse. But this guy is right next to it. I'm not even sure if I need to do this. But I'm too far in to back down now. If it is optional. I knew it, she was right behind me. Alright, circus freak. Try blocking my chi now, circus freak. Thanks. Oh, I wasn't dead yet. Really? Well, I am now. Puppet string is the only arm that's worth having. Everything else is superfluous. dude. Ow. You know they don't even have a script for Doomsday yet? And it's supposed to be out for December. Is that true? Wait. Doomsday is supposed to be out in December? It's kind of weird how there haven't been ads for it. If it's that close. I mean, they were... They were advertising Spider-Man. What was it? Was it Spider-Man? Far From Home that they were advertising before Endgame had released. Like I remember being in the theater for Avengers Endgame, and they were advertising the next Spider-Man movie, and completely spoiling the fact that Spider-Man was gonna come back somehow, because they were still in the middle of everyone being dusted, and then. In the trailers, they were just basically giving away that yes, Spider-Man's gonna be back. Don't worry about it. And they could have like waited a bit to let that one out. You can't blow fire anymore. Ow. It'd be great if I could stagger him again. My prayers have been answered. Ah! They're filming without a damn script. No idea. It can't be true. Yeah, I would say that maybe it's that the script hasn't been finalized yet. Like they have a script, but it's not the final script. That happens a lot. And they're like, hey, we need a rewrite for this. We need to take this scene out or put this scene in. like something like that. Here's a review of Peter's Morning Tony released after Endgame. There was Far From Home trailers before Endgame. Yeah, it. I'm telling it was in the theater for Endgame, and there were Far From Home trailers. It's like, oh, I guess Spider-Man is gonna come back somehow, cause like all these movies are connected, so it's super awkward. Okay, well that lessens the stakes of this movie that we're here to see. Should not have announced anything until after Endgame release. Yeah, that would have been the smart decision. Like, keep some of the drama. Oh wait, did I watch Moon Knight? I did. I don't I don't think I really enjoyed it that much. That was one of the last Marvel series that I watched besides Miss Marvel and House in the House of Harkness, which I watched like months after it came out. I enjoy it. Oscar Isaac did great playing a mentally ill hero. Eh. He did great with what he was given. But as usual, it's not a very good representation of mental illness. Which is definitely not a problem exclusive to Moon Knight. Oh, just kill me. Agatha all along. In The Witches Road is a great song too. Down, down, down we go to the Witches Road. If only it mattered. Here's an insane amount of hate online for the recent Ironheart TV show, mostly from racists who hate Riri Williams taking Tony Stark's place. Well, also, Riri Williams is just hated across the board. No one really likes Riri Williams. It was way before the TV show or Wakanda Forever. Okay. The woman blocked me. Agatha all along is the name of the show, not House of Harkness. Was it not? Oh, that is right. It was House of Harkness when it was announced. and then they changed the name. People like to use her statement of start having millions to be Iron Man because that's the public view. Only we the audience know the box of scrap stuff. Well, she's not exactly wrong. He did spend millions and millions of dollars to be Iron Man. It was only the one time where he had to make the suit out of a box of scraps. And the help of that one guy, the doctor. Tony wasn't saving people's lives with the box of scraps Iron Man. He saved lives with the millions of dollars. Bright ass red Iron Man. Yinsu. That's his name. Come on. The links people go to hate on Riri is absurd, though. They'll hate her for doing things Stark did. Just non-stop double standards. I thought people hated on her because she was a Mary Sue or something. Seen people say when Stark snapped his fingers, he should have seen Yinsu and been asked if he lived his life fulfilled or something. What, like Thanos saw Gamora when she was a little girl. What did it cost? Everything. It is a missed opportunity how Tony never mentioned Yinsev again in the rest of the movies. Considering what an influence he had on him. don't particularly hate Riri, but I don't really care about her. Same. I don't really know enough about her to hate her. Then here's the question. Why is Miles Morales loved when Riri Williams is hated? They're both African American characters that replaced Caucasian characters. They're both about the same age. Is it because Miles is a guy and Riri is a girl? Is that as deep as it goes, or is there more to it? Always so close. Because Miles has the swagger of a black teen. And Riri doesn't. Is that the problem? Riri has no riz? If she had more charisma, would she be as loved as Miles Morales? I've never used these Legion magazines. I think it literally comes down to Riz. Miles is charming and very much a teen. Riri tries acting like an adult and comes off as an asshole. So she acts like Tony Stark. It's fun when Tony does it, but it's not fun when Riri does it. Actually don't need to block those. Ah! Broke through. Tony Stark without Robert Downey Jr.'s charisma. Is it a double standard if it's just if it's just because like she doesn't have the same charisma that Tony Stark does? Really need to kill this clown. That did no damage. big believer that RDJ played a massive part in the Stark charisma. It's not just Stark's, it's Robert Downey Jr.'s, which is why he was able to become so iconic. That's very true. Iron Man wouldn't have become as popular of a character without Robert Downey Jr.'s acting. Because no one knew who Iron Man was before that movie. Like, Iron Man was not Marvel's, like, flagship character. That was Spider-Man, but Marvel did not have the rights to the Spider-Man name yet. So they had to go with something else, someone else. And so they went with Iron Man. And everyone was like, who the fuck is Iron Man? But now he's the most popular Marvel character because of Robert Downey Jr. It's like when Stark kill people was fine and cool. When Riri kills people, it's perpetuating black stereotypes. Big difference there, Jacob. Riri isn't a billionaire who can act ignorant. Riri is a black teen. There's a very big difference between when they kill. Iron Man was a B-list, maybe C-list hero. Yeah, no, it's hard to remember. It's hard to remember a time before the Marvel movies when, like, where Iron Man was in the Marvel pantheon. He was not that high. Keep overheating. It's like having an iPhone in the summer. That's it. Finally! Ergo Crystal of the Eternal. What an annoying enemy. Workshop Union Auto Adaptive Converter. That is... Oh, this, okay. Oh. It's slightly heavy, though. Wow! It's a little heavy. Maybe if I just drop the... It's still slightly heavy. I would like to have this. I like the Conquering Amulet, though. I like that amulet. I like this. I need to increase my carrying weight. So I did not need to do that, actually. That was optional. That whole thing I was doing was optional. That's okay though, because we got maybe the real progress was the friends we made along the way. Sure, we'll use that. Okay, no longer slightly heavy. I'm not fat rolling anymore. He's broken. Oh, there's a dead body on there. I need an open one that does not have a dead body on it. Okay. Where are we going?
Even this place was prettier and happier back in the day.
Ah, we're taking the bridge. Okay. I just found out that during the Order 66 reveal, Obi-Wan and Yoda, Anakin is choking a Jedi with his flesh hand while fighting another Jedi. Just for fun? This is how... Ow. I don't like children. Especially sharp, pointy children. Zoom tram station key. There was only one way to escape the monsters and reach downtown. The staff member could not avoid his fate and breathe his last. Is that where I want to fall down to? Ow. Deadly horses. Uh-oh. Someone's throwing stuff at me. No longer throwing things. Ow. These dang horses. I actually could have gotten through here without going to the going to the top. Oh, I found her shoes. Does not remember. Oh, a lovely pair of crimson shoes adorned with roses. They are perfectly sized for a small doll. It does not remember opening its eyes or why. Perhaps this life is a dream wished into existence by another. Once awake, though, may it travel the world and live life to the fullest. What a beautiful sentiment. Let me... If there's a... Oh, okay. Okay, so... Is there... Is there anywhere that I couldn't go before I got up here? Ow. The stairway was blocked, that's why I couldn't get up here before. This carnival sucks. It doesn't look like it. Bloody clowns. Bloody clowns. They're really strong for some reason. immediately go back and give her shoes? Oh no, this is the way down here. Sharp pipe. Oh, you're here. This is before you started wearing a mask. Oh, no wait, you're still wearing a mask. Never mind.
Oh, if it isn't a stalker. Play acting the hero who saves the world, huh? Meanwhile, I have chosen instead to simply look upon this ruined world from this grand little vantage point.
You don't really have a very
add some
good view,
zest
do
and
you?
extravagance to my tea time. But the situation really hasn't helped the costs of my already expensive hobby. So, a transaction is always welcome.
Drinking tea? I suppose, depending on where you're getting the leaves from, it can be expensive. Tea wasn't always readily available. I have to check my 21st century bias. Oh. While locked on the target changes the dodge motion to a roll motion. Black rabbit hole key. Key to the mini hideouts. Okay. That might be useful.
That is a key, yes. A key to one of the Black Rabbit Brotherhood's hideouts. I assume a member of the Brotherhood dropped it somewhere. But only a fool or a lunatic would loiter around one of their hideouts. So, no. It isn't selling all that well, actually.
This is probably...
The stage is set. Now, be our guest. Step right up and do your best. The festival marks hold a blow. Just have fun and go with the flow.
Be right back in a second. My mom had an emergency C-section, but she's had her baby. I didn't realize your mom was pregnant. Congratulations. I'm glad everything worked out. Pregnancy is still one of the most deadly things humans in general have to endure, even with modern medicine.
I need my shoes to be free. I will wait for you here. Oh, you found my shoes. Thank you. Rizora is so happy. Now I can run. I can dance. I can go anywhere. I can go back to the Rose Estate. You gave me back my freedom. So here's a present. For you. It's called Rizora's Treasure. No matter where I end up, I'll remember you. The friend who helped free Rizora. I'll go to the Rose Estate now. With each step the shoes and I take, I'll think of you. My new friend.
Rizora's Treasure. A piece of a drawing. A child's drawing that looks very old. Whose hand is the child holding? Since you took my hand and my time began, I'll fly high and free in the world you gave me. The joy of yearning for someone and embarking upon a journey after escaping the birdcage. This room, the song to sing when dancing at the world's end. The third Pirates of the Caribbean movie. To step up and take my chance with something.
Down road back. That's the ticket. Land your best moves and really stick it.
You need a carnival coin. Okay. So I'm going through the door to whatever horrors await me here.
That missing persons poster. You saw it too, right? The name reads Romeo. Romeo, the legendary stalker's apprentice. Since we're back in the past, there's a chance we might run into him. So, let's stay strong and carry on.
Let's not talk about me killing the puppet version of him in the future.
America is a nation that can be defined in a single word. I was going to put him in.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. That guy had the nuclear launch codes for 4 years.
Hello? Is someone there?
No. Now Trump has them. Which one is worse? Which is worse?
Hello? Is someone there? You there?
Goddard,
I
the
hear you.
blind painter.
Can you help an old blind lady? This easel before me, it's not supposed to be empty, is it? Do you see a painting on the ground? It's mine. Pick it up and give it to me. Quickly.
Blank canvas.
Even though I can't see, I can tell from the feel of the canvas. Oh, thank the heavens. This is my painting. It is very precious to me. Since losing my sight, this piece has given me courage. I'm sure you would love to hear my story. Once, I was a high-ranking alchemist, with a dream and a purpose. I dedicated my life to the cause of human evolution. Unfortunately, I suffered an accident in the laboratory. The incident damaged my eyes. I could no longer work. But the accident turned out to be a blessing. Stumbling in the dark, I found a painting that revealed the path of truth through art. What do you think? What do you see when you look at my painting?
It's a blank canvas.
What? What on earth do you mean? A ridiculous statement, even for a complete art novice. Why do you even have eyes? A blank canvas. Leave my presence, now. Leave my presence, now.
I'm sorry to break it to you. I have eyes, you don't. There ain't nothing on the canvas, lady. The thing that's been giving your life meaning since you lost your eyesight is a blank piece of plasterboard. Have fun. And the carnival goes on. Oh, it's a stargazer right there. Oh, Hotel Krat. We've come full circle. There's a cat! Oh, it went in there. Okay.
Hotel Krot. I know, I still can't believe it myself. This must be before the grand opening.
So who would be here? Oh. Oh, I can still do my upgrades. Cat! With frenzy, oh, use the upgrade core to further amplify the abilities of the P organ. So it creates a new upgrade tree. Oh, okay. Oh boy. Oh no. Oh, okay. Okay. So are these all effects that I've gotten already to the regular P organ? Who are you?
Well, well, a stalker.
Lumacchio.
Or so I assume, judging by your attire and demeanor. And yet your face is unknown to me.
See a golden wind-ass haircut.
Ridiculous. You're a sweeper, perhaps? But no matter. Ignorant fools say that we are adversaries, but in truth, our relationship is not that hostile. I do so look forward to working with you. Have you something to say? Red hair.
The red-haired stalker.
Red hair. Could you be speaking of Leia Florence? Why didn't you just say so? If you're looking for the legendary stalker, you should just come out with it. But, if I may ask, what
That's
could you
fucking
possibly want with a
Astarion.
living legend?
Who's Astarion?
Perhaps you've heard the tale of the Blood Artist.
I've
Just
seen
one of
his
the
work.
markers of a murderous puppet that targeted only the upper crust of society. It was a dreadful affair. Many a stalker tried to apprehend the Blood Artist, only to die by his blade. But he was no match for one in particular, who took him down on her own. The stalker not only beat the Blood Artist in single combat, but she utterly dismantled him. And she goes by the rather pedestrian name, Leia Florence. Though most everyone just calls her by the loftier moniker, the legendary stalker.
Baldur's Gate 3, the twink vampire. Neo Newborn is the voice actor.
Help her, you say? Yes, she was here. But she took that lift, headed down. Simply said she had something to take care of, but heaven knows what that could be. Perhaps she's gone to slay that poor, crazed lunatic. The one afflicted with the petrification disease. She is the legendary stalker after all.
It's
There's a
also
reason they
Heisenberg
say
in RU Village.
only merciful death remains in her.
Oh, that guy.
Romeo? Never heard of him. Oh, the sidekick. The legendary stalker's young apprentice, I suppose. He could be the reason she's been so,
I do kind of hear it
on
now that
edge
you bring it
late.
up.
I beg your pardon? What year is it? Are you under the influence of some strange medication? You may well want to study the provenance of your petrification cure. A word to the wise. Don't trust any medicine that an alchemist doesn't hand to you.
You did not
personally.
answer my question.
The Monad Charity House. You've heard of the Rose Estate? That's where you'll find your cure.
You didn't answer my question. What year
If
is
you're
it?
looking for the legendary stalker, she took that lift, went down. Well, don't let me stop you. If you want to talk to her, follow her.
Crumpled letter. Tear stains are still visible on the paper. My dear Geppetto, it is my duty to bring you the regrettable news of Camille's death. Reports indicate the job was proceeding as planned when a catastrophic chemical leak occurred, leading to a colossal mortality event. A colossal mortality event. There were no survivors. Due to ongoing toxicity at the site, search and recovery operations have been called off. I cannot describe how much it pains me to deliver this news to you, my friend. Camille shone brightly with the light of genius. All of us, all of Krat, have lost a brilliant star. The Order will provide complete support for the funeral arrangements of Camille and her assistants. Mere currency cannot ever equal the friendship Camille showed us, but we hope you will accept this as a sincere gesture of sympathy for your loss. May trust and friendship between the workshop and the order never falter. Respectfully, Valentinas Monad, Chief Alchemist of the Isle. This might be why Geppetto has it out for the alchemist in the future. Because of the death of Camille, who I assume is his wife. Hello, fat man.
Oh,
Klaus.
goodness. A new face appears. How do things fare outside, Master Stalker? Let me introduce myself. I am Klaus, merchant extraordinaire and collector of rare ergo. Indeed, you'll be hard-pressed to find a merchant more skilled than I in the handling of all precious goods. You're lucky to find me in a place such as this. A rather uncouth stalker simply dumped me here and left. The world is crumbling before our eyes, and so are people's manners, it seems. As a merchant, it is quite frustrating being stuck here inside this empty hotel. I beg of you, regale me with news of the city when you can, and perhaps buy something, huh?
Ancient discs. I have one ancient disc. I have two ancient discs. A necklace adorned with a small, cute bell. A gift for a cat that loves to hide. It's adorable. A mask commemorating the adventures of a heroic explorer. Just wearing it fills one's heart with the courage to enter thick jungles and face off against wild beasts. The first skill that zoo employees were trained in was lying. After all, children should live amongst heroes, fantastic worlds, and treasures untold. I'm not gonna buy the mask.
Oh, that person. I heard her called the legendary Stalker. Well, she certainly lives up to the name. When she rescued me at the zoo, she had no trouble hoisting my hefty body and tossing me about without so much as a grunt of effort. She muttered something about searching for her apprentice in a laboratory, but she was so on edge that I pressed no further. Still, I must say, it is not unreasonable to expect better treatment and a friendlier demeanor from your rescuer.
Guys love a woman that can toss them around.
Do you mean the leader of the bastards? The man standing over there? My weak heart and spirit prevent me from speaking to such an imposing fellow.
Why are you wearing a
I've
mask?
heard he's quite capable and holds influence over others in many ways. He is conducting important work.
I love a
But
woman that
he
can
does
just
frighten
fucking
me
kill
to no
me.
end.
Spike Speed.
I'm sure he's a good man, but please don't reveal I spoke ill of him.
What year is
I'm
this?
sorry, you want to know the year? I don't understand the question. You must be referring to the swirling rumors about an era of calamity coming due to the worsening situation with the
Do we
petrification
not
disease.
have years?
Let's see, what other news? I hear the opening of the Grand Exhibition will be cancelled. Also, whispered voices say the alchemists lost something. What that might be, though, I cannot say.
Whenever I ask about the
Besides
year,
that,
people
nothing
think
else
I'm
significant
talking about
comes
the
to mind.
petrification disease for some reason. I don't understand the correlation.
The Rose Estate was my original destination. Many notable people fled there due to the petrification disease. Not to boast, but I am a rather famous merchant. I had received an invitation to the estate, and I was on my way there when I became engulfed by chaos. I should make my way to the estate, but my back pain, oh. I'm glad the legendary stalker rescued me, and it was an honor, though I'd wish he'd been gentler. I cannot sit or lie down. Oh, do you know how terribly inconvenient that is? Oh. I cannot believe my eyes. You found one of my discs. I'm touched, truly. Collecting may seem a silly thing to you, but this simple act connects me deeply to the larger world. Just imagine, who were the ancient beings who engraved these discs? Did they worship a god to curse a devil? Or had they endured dark times as we have and sought the solace of an angel? Imagining others reaching the light after a dark night gives me hope this nightmare will end. Now, if you find more discs, I will offer you other valuable rewards in exchange.
A fat man named Klaus that likes to wear red, and also is a traveling merchant. Ho ho ho. Okay. Who else is in here? It's just the lift that... Okay. So that's the lift that Leia took. I'll go down there in a second. After I finish looking through everything. It is very dark in here. Do you think Aliath from Loki Season 1 Episode 5 could beat Galactus? Or will Galactus tame Aliath? The creature in that world that ate all of the variants. Carry to dismiss his goods when gold coin fruit is inserted. Greetings! It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. First, I must congratulate you on taking possession of the gold coin tree. As you may have already guessed, this precious and unique tree is a priceless treasure from the age of knights and kings. It has been safeguarded even before the alchemists of the Isle came into existence. But I digress. I suspect history may bore you, so let's proceed directly to business. My conditions are simple. Regularly secure all gold coin fruit in this carrier. While I prefer to receive the gold coin fruit myself, I cannot delay any further, as there is someone I must find. If you ever need something, simply place a gold coin fruit into the carrier. One last thing, you are free to open and access all areas, but do not open the doors that lead to the basement. Do not forget that this agreement, established before our transaction, remains non-negotiable. I look forward to our future transactions. G, Master of the Ancient Castle. So I stick fruit in here. And then I get... Oh. Okay, so this is the same as before. It has not grown as large. It weeps. Actually, the door to the Black Rabbit Brotherhood's hideout is... Is this it right here? Yes, it is. They would still be here. Actually. There's a door that's blocked around here. Oh, the youngest mask. Permeation. What? Permeating Death's hunting apparel. The hunting ensemble worn by the youngest of the Black River Brotherhood. It is the clothing of a girl who grew up seeing death as entertainment. The rest of us are lost. We become numb to tyranny, but the youngest is still young. She might have a chance to change. The Battle Maniac. War of the Worlds did so badly, it got 0% on Rotten Tomatoes. I didn't even know they were making another War of the Worlds movie. I think I saw it advertised on like the home screen of my television, but I didn't hear much about it either. Delivery receipt. Oh. Oh my god. The Ergo box has been delivered to the Zelator underground facility. No issues with compensation. P.S. Little brother lost the key again in the underground facility. Scold him, big brother! It's just one big Amazon Prime ad. It's one of those films, huh? That's not a door. Faint sounds of music in the background. You know, if I look at my microphone for long enough, it looks like it's breathing. Like it moves, it feels like it's moving up and down like a little bit. It's kind of weird. Don't worry, I'm not crazy. Faulty wiring. Why does it matter that it's a cloudy day underground? I'm gonna get electrocuted down here, aren't I? Monad family's master key. This key is good to use a tag with the name of the owner, LF. Looking for what exactly? You need a black rabbit hole key. Black rabbit hole. I don't like the name of that. I want to stay as far away from the black rabbit hole as possible. Which, by the way, speaking of rabbit holes, I'm going to be playing Veronica Goes to Town on Thursday at 11 a.m. But it's not gonna be here on Twitch. Okay. Nope. Gotta shut that off somehow. How do I deal with this situation? Is that where I came? Okay, no, I have to go this way. Okay.
Did you hear that? Could that be Leia? No one in our time knows how she disappeared or how she died. Even if she died. Here's hoping it's got nothing to do with this deeply disturbing alchemist facility, at least.
Okay. He behaved differently. They have some kind of mask on, too. Oh, speaking of Heisenberg, they kind of have the soul that thing going on. Ow. I don't like your hot poker. You're too small for how fat you are. I'm just supposed to go running to that guy, and then the big one pokes me. That was rude. That was very rude and uncalled for. I don't appreciate your inhospitality. Your inhospitableness. Imagine a superpower to lock and unlock things. That would be very useful. I would like to have that, but it works on abstract things, not just physical locks. That's too powerful. Away from me. Ice is on me. Of course, it's behind the gate. Rats. Ow. There are so many things that don't have legs. Everyone is just missing legs sometimes. What is with this game's obsession with things, with creatures that don't have legs, that are way stronger than the things that do have legs? Although I guess it's like all of the Dark Souls games. They love their legless enemies. Is it ableist of me to point this out? What? What's wrong with enemies that don't have legs, huh? You got something against the Albinarix, huh? Don't press the button that is broken. I have no idea where I am right now. What did he do to me? Did he come back to life? I wasn't looking. Oh no, there was a different guy. In Spider-Man Noir's original runs, Uncle Ben was eaten alive by Vulture. Gross. Oh, why did I bring you closer to me? More legless dudes. You just fall out of that pipe? Quiet, please. Quiet in the asylum, whatever this place is. Ow! Oh! I just got rapid fire spat on. Rocket propelled spit. Where was that door that I unlocked? It wasn't that one, no. It was further in. Is it up here? No. That's where the black rabbit hole was. slow. You're too slow. Stop crawling creepily towards me. I need you to crawl in a not creepy manner. Straight ahead. Yep. Oh, this trick in the Dark Souls playbook. Oh, it has long tentacle hair. Most of what P does involves punching people in the spine. What's spitting at me? Oh. Oh no. I need to run by this. Carcass body fluid bottle. I don't know why I would want that, but okay. That was not worth putting myself in danger for. There are too many noises in the air. I'm beginning to think it was all the alchemist's fault. I'm getting that vibe. Ow, oh, okay. There was another one right there. Oh, this trick in the book. You got me again. Have I seen Donkey Kong Bonanza? Yes, I have. It looks exactly like Super Mario Odyssey with destructible environments, but people seem to love it. destructible environment is an understatement. God, the damage you can do. Suppose it is. You can destroy like the entire level, pretty much. What am I doing? What am I doing here? Blink if you're in danger. The puppet string gets me into a lot of trouble. I need to be more selective with this usage. Oh, I thought I would. You had a sliver of health left. I'm kind of like the gun arm. I never actually tried that one out. But I like being able to separate enemies. Puppet string is too much utility, especially when you fully upgrade it. I had so much trouble with that before. Bleed blue. Like Democrats. technique crank. Watch out for the spitting decay monsters. It's like a corpse flower. At least they provide beds for their patients. Mattresses of various fluids. Uh-oh. There's a hair monster. Who threw the harpoon? Or is that one of the flaming tuning forks that the guards use? Oh, what a view that is. Maria of the Clock Tower will be proud of this place. They want to get inside for some reason. Who's running the asylum? I know there's going to be a button somewhere that lets everyone out of here. I know there's going to be a button. There's always a button that just opens all the cell doors for some reason. Like that's the function that a prison or an asylum should have. Just the ability to open every single door. Oh, my string is out of juice. What's making all that noise? Everyone is dead around here. Oh, you are. Tenacious amulet. Tenacity. You know what? Maybe I should give the alchemist the benefit of the doubt. Maybe they didn't cause the petrification disease. Maybe it happened, and they're like trying to figure out like what the deal was. Maybe it's not all their fault. Even though all of the evidence is clearly pointing to it being the alchemist's fault. But you know, we shouldn't jump to conclusions. It might be like Mayor Lionheart in Zootopia, where he didn't cause the feral incidents, but he just imprisoned all the animals that were to try and figure out like what was causing it. Maybe it's like that, you know? Ow. I saw him, but I still walked directly underneath him. Damn it, all these doors are broken. Crumpled interrogation log. Inquisitor, the rebuttal of the accused has failed to convince the Order. No valid reason was offered for the slander of Marchiona, the Enlightened One, nor the termination of the experiment. Do you have anything more to accuse? She must not create any more abominations. This is not the true path for humanity. Oh, Marchiona was the lady I fought earlier. The puppet alchemist. Inquisitor, regrettable sacrifices must be made to pursue the path of truth. Accused, Honorable Inquisitor, I refer not merely to the sacrifice, but to us all. We have strayed from humanity's path. Inquisitor, is not the evolution of humanity the purpose of the Order? Accused, only if we begin from a shared principle of morality. Just look at those carcasses, the abominations she has created. The ego and metabolism of the original patients are gone, replaced by nothing more than the instinct to consume and survive. They may imitate features and gestures of their former selves, but that's more akin to rigor mortis than life. They are dead. As more beings, we must give them peace. Redacted. The messages are the most heavily damaged. As an agent of the Salamander Division, I was present at the scene of the fateful accident. Back then, Marchiona meant nothing to the Order. She should have been disposed of. Instead, the elders decided her abnormal tendencies had held value and invited her to join the ranks. And they were proven correct. Accused, but at what cost? What kind of monster influenced the heart of the person who raised them into a puppet? Did she even mourn the loss of Redacted? Would you wish sentiment to stand in the way of the Enlightened One's greatest accomplishment? She opened the door to the Order's discovery of immortality. Accused, if that is what immortality is, I'd rather die human. Nothing else in the report is legible. Okay, so it is the Order's fault. Maybe not the entire Order, maybe just Marchiona. But it seems like the alchemists were complicit in what Marchiona was doing. Probably leads to a frost-covered instructions. My brothers and sisters, I bring orders from Pishtress. May the path of truth be realized. I have come to a decision at last. A master who has betrayed the truth is no master at all. A church that has betrayed our trust is no friend of ours. We shall bear light that illuminates the desecrated path of truth once again. We shall deploy all forces from the Zelator underground facility. Until we return, defend the coolant control room and deal with any intruders. No one must breach our sanctum. Go, defeat the enemies of truth. Do not stop until the path of truth is realized. Awaken, evolve, ascend. Our mortality is inevitable. Are these scientists, or is this a religion? Can't figure as much. Oh, hello. I did not see you there.
No! Mercy! Please. Don't kill me. Please.
Seems like you're about to turn, my friend.
The legendary stalker. Just let me here. Oh, I'm not an alchemist. Spare me. Spare my life. Please. Please. I heard she was looking for someone. I heard it. I did.
I heard her, I did.
Think I tried to kill her. The legend herself. Twice. What an idiot I am. Good thing I failed. Failed twice. I never could. But I wanted to. But no, I'm sorry. The stalker. Gone. But still, she went deeper into the laboratory.
What exactly are you doing here?
We came in with Veronique. Yes, and we were a vanguard. But it was a trap. The alchemists were waiting in ambush. The things they did. But that's over. They're gone, aren't they? Everything's wrong. What strange drugs did they fill me with? Don't deny it. It is slow, but sure. Steady. And so strange. I will become a monster.
I noticed a lot of Souls games and those inspired by them tend to have a recurring theme about the pursuit of immortality and the misery that brings. Yeah. I wonder if that's like a consequence of the gameplay loop of a Souls game.
I've seen such things. My fellow vanguard. Now, monsters all. Please. I don't want to die. No, help me. Please.
Should I actually kill him? Can I do it? And clearly he's about to become a carcass. Probably the next time I come through here, he's gonna be one. But yeah, I wonder if it's the consequence of the gameplay loop of a Souls game, which is dying, which is going through an area, dying, and then coming back, having to retrieve your lost blood echoes or your souls or whatever else, and then like learning through pattern recognition how to make it through each area. I wonder if that's like the story explaining like, okay, how is it that your character can keep dying over and over again? Does time go back? Why is it that all the enemies that your character killed, how is it that they came back to life? I wonder if that the story that you're picking up on is just a consequence of having to explain that. Like, because they all have the same, pretty much the same gameplay loop, they all have to have like a similar story. Maybe, yeah. There's usually some kind of human experimentation going on. Who is down here? I will put you to rest. Ooh. What's with the spotlights? I keep having to go deeper down. How far underground does this place go? Where's the butterfly? It's a very slow butterfly this time. Thank you. Oh. I don't like that you're here. Gonna be a problem. Okay. I didn't realize he had turned red. Like May Lee. Oh, he died. It's like by unaliving. Self-imposed unaliving. Just down there. Oh no. Poking. Poking is hard for me to counter. You think Trump is actually going to pardon Maxwell? I don't think so. I don't think he's gonna pardon her. I think she's gonna end up mysteriously dead. Jelaine knows way too much. There's no way that Trump is just going to let her go. She knows way too much. And Ghislaine Maxwell is being a bit too... is being like way too demanding. In my opinion as well. Like, she's way too comfortable. She doesn't understand the situation that she's in. Like, her and her lawyers are making all these demands in like exchange for her testimony and everything. Like, oh, I wanna have this if I'm going to testify. I want this kind of room. I want these kind of accommodations. She's way too comfortable. I did see an Inquirer magazine at Walmart with Maxwell on the cover saying, "I'm not suicidal." It's a tabloid rag, sure, yeah. I wouldn't trust anything that the National Enquirer says. Although, wasn't it in Men in Black, where the tabloids were the only news things that could be trusted? Like, they were the only ones that were actually telling the truth about aliens and everything. But no one paid attention to the tabloids, so it didn't matter. I forget which way I need to go. Can I jump down? Oh, can I? Is that door open down there? No, it isn't. Okay, so that's why I can't just drop down there. So I do need to go to this cell. But there's really technically there's no reason for Ghislaine Maxwell to be suicidal because according to the Department of Justice, all those underage victims just rape themselves, you know? There's no client list. There's no one on the list. The girls all sexually assaulted themselves, apparently. So why would she commit suicide if there's nothing? Can Reed Richards get sick if his body is rubber? Is his body rubber though? Or does it just have rubber properties? Like, can you cut off one of Reed Richards' limbs, melt it down and make a tire out of it? I'm not sure, because he can't stretch his eyes. Like a One Piece character? Alright, big guy. It's you and me again. Oh, he just shoulder checked me. He can stretch any part of his body. What about his hair? Wolverine cut him failed. No, you cannot cut Reed Richards. No, but I'm saying, like, if you could, like, would his body part have, like, the same property? Like, could you make a tire out of him? Could you melt his body down and make, like, gloves or something? I appreciate the elevator is where I needed to be when I die. You cannot make a tire out of Reed's body. And so then it's not actually rubber. It just has rubber-like properties. So I would assume, yes, you still can't get sick. Depending on, like, what the illness is. he would still be able to get like a cold or something. Oh my god. How does he have such like a huge range of attack with his hands being bound? The shovel that was racked like a shotgun was a real prop, not CGI? What are you talking about? In Scary Movie 3. How did you go from talking about Reed Richards' possibility of getting sick to Scary Movie 3? What is your ADHD? What is actually going on with you? That was not on the same tangent at all. Beat this bowling ball MFer. Okay, that didn't work. Just need to be out of the way when that third attack comes down. Way. Thank you, Jacob. I'm not alone. I don't understand my own brain. What hope is there for the rest of us? doing well up until I wasn't. Up until my skull got crushed. This is a dank facility. It's going. Speed run. Not really a speed run because I keep running into every wall. Nope. I wonder if I can open that door. If I just run by him and open the door. I don't think it would do much for me though. But if I could, I would be able to drop down on top of him without having to go through that underground passageway. The lights. Stop by the little shield thingy. What's the name of that thing that metal thing that has a sheet over it that they would put beside cots to cover them up in olden days? Nope, it doesn't work. Ow, okay. So that answers that question. It doesn't work. Oh, goodness. Heavy ball man. Heavy ball man. to do. Stamina. My guard is broken. It's such an unsettling animation. When your guard gets broken and then you're just like wide open. Because you know it's like, uh-oh. I might be screwed. Oops. No. Uh-oh, went off the rails. Okay, we're okay. Back on track. This might be time to call it for today. This is gonna take a while for me to beat. These mini boss enemies are getting tougher and tougher. The elephant, the clown, this guy. So this is gonna be the end of our time with Liza P down here in the secret alchemist facility. We will find out if, well, we already know if they're the ones behind it, but we'll find out what else is going on down here next time, next week at some point, because on Thursday, as I mentioned before, we will be playing Veronica Goes to Town. If you remember, I played the early beta version of that game 2 years ago. It's been 2 years since I last played it, probably on another Vorday, but the full version of the game will be released on the 13th. But one final update was released on Itch.io earlier last week. So I'm going to be playing that. We'll see what else Veronica Cleans House has to offer. That's going to be a pretty early stream, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, we're gonna have a little bit of an early Void Day celebration. So join me for that, everybody. But until then, oh, and also it will not be here on Twitch because Veronica Clean's house is not just Void. There are other things in that game that Twitch would not appreciate. So I will be playing that. What's the name of that? What is that website? I should know the name of the website that I'm going to stream on. I only ever use it on Void Day for the games that Twitch does not like. I have to restart it will be on Picardo. That's what it is. Picardo.tv. There will be a link to it in the Discord. But until then, until Thursday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, thank you all so much for joining me. Please follow if you're already so you do not miss out on all of this awesome content. And until next time, Ja Mata. Take care, everyone. Bye bye.